Greetings, Capricorn, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping right on in, we got the $2 note that represents uncommon abundance in our lives. When I put that into the singing bowl, this represents the uncommon, well, like I said, uncommon abundance in our lives. I almost went on repeat there. While I ring the singing bowl here at the beginning of the rune reading, this is giving gratitude towards and inviting more of that uncommon abundance back into our lives. So I invite you now, Capricorn, to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, focusing on the intent of today's divinely guided rune reading. 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, letting it rise and fall naturally without forcing it. The singing bowl was done at the beginning of this channel. Let me know if you like this aspect for grounding and centering before each of your rune readings. Also, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine. I have a lot of astrological extra information down in the description box down below. So definitely check that out if you want more of that sort of information for this week. All right, jumping in, Capricorn, Lagus, the rune of lake, sea, flow, water, divining with water, scrying with water, dowsing with water. This is all about flow, being grounded, but still that intuitive downloads and knowing how to navigate and stay in flow, being present. So this is like the divine feminine's healing rune as well. With the water that's represented in this rune, the intuitive know-how to keep nurturing and providing life like water does is like the divine feminine. The divine feminine does that too, providing and nurturing life. Creating intuitive healing, emotional healing. As I look at that and say that right now, I see 414 on my clock. So 414 is a message of manifesting and doing the work, doing the due diligence, putting in the effort and getting into the manifestation. So that was a divinely guided message for somebody out there. In this aspect too, I'd like to point out that we have divine masculine and feminine aspects in all of us. So please, when you're working on these, don't single them out. Definitely want to work on balance if you're working or coming from those aspects of divine feminine. So in your recent past here, could have actually even just been near a body of water. Now, with this flow aspect, could be blessed or challenged with these aspects of flow, of intuition, of emotional healing, of divine feminine healing work in your recent past. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't, Capricorn. In the energetic now, it's all a mystery, isn't it? Divine is going, take the leap. I got you. Take that leap. It's only a little bit to cross. It looks like further because you're standing up there. Divine knows that it's only this far, and it's got you. Divine's like, it's not as daunting as it seems. So this is the Gambler's Cup. This is the rune of like initiation, uncovering mysteries, like on a board game, friendly competition, a pregnancy, initiation, rite of passage, things like that. Gamble, right? Like the Gambler's Cup here, Pertho. When we start off in the energies, we all know how they begin because they're already there. You're already present. You just don't know how it's going to end. You have an idea of how you would like for it to end. So you're going to guide that through all these energies and twist and turn and guide it through as best as you can. And look at that. At the end of that rune, you come out a little bit facing a little bit different of a direction, being shifted, having a shifted perspective, being initiated in the process. So uncovering the mysteries, taking that energetic leap. I think you're trusting your intuition more. You're following that flow and really like being able to do that energetic leap with your intuition, right? When we second guess ourselves like that, that's the ego. That's the trap of the ego, right? That's not just divine masculine that has the ego either. Divine feminine has it too. In your energetic near future, it is Urus. Urus is the ox rune, the ancient aurochs, the ox. Now, this is very grounding energy. Again, when the lines go straight down off of the runes, it's very grounding energy, like something going straight into the ground. Now, as the ox traverses down the hill, it gains momentum, gains that speed, like very forward driving, almost like Mars type of energy, like very driven, very momentum going energy. So after you take this leap, you're going to be like, oh yeah, go, 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 in my healthy dynamics, in my healthy directions, in my groundedness. And why I say health, because Uruz also checks in with your health dynamics. What energies are you surrounding yourself with? Not just what you're eating or drinking, but what is healthy for you spiritually, emotionally healthy, right? What are your entertainment habits like? What are your conversations like with yourself and others, right? Etc. We become the most like the five energies we surround ourselves with. This is a rune of abundance, though, of natural abundance of vitality, natural vitality. So I see that being an increased sense of health here overall in your near future here, Capricorn. That's beautiful stuff, though. This is very earth energy. So I see you embodying more of your authenticity and really driving, having that drive to go forward after this learning process that you're going through. And this is influenced by Fehu. Fehu is the rune of cattle, wealth, another earth energy. But this is very grounded as well, very divinely guided. And this is a reminder that as we accrue more cattle, wealth, abundance, right, we have more responsibilities, more things that can detour us off of our divinely guided path, but also more revenues of abundance we can pull from and download into us. So this goes both ways. This is the influence of abundance, of Fehu, of cattle, of wealth. What does wealth or abundance mean to you? Is it a healthy relationship? Is it an abundance of love? When you think abundance, what do you think of? What's the first word you think of? Is it money? Oh, I'm so sorry for you if it is. But if it is, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I would just prefer you to answer with love. That's just me, though.
If this reading resonates, consider a private session to explore your path, your energy, and the guidance of the runes more deeply. Each comment, share, or subscription helps this work reach more seekers like you who are looking for clarity and growth. Thank you all for showing up, for engaging, and for honoring your journey. Together, we are strengthened in this circle of awakening.
What is your advice for the energetic now? Your advice for the now, Capricorn, is in chaos. And I say that too in the past. Here, I have two sons that are Capricorn, so I'm thinking of them a little bit. So that's why I kind of came off that way. Okay, in your energetic advice for the now, chaos is that Pac-Man dot gobbling, or Pac-Man looking thing, gobbling up dots, wanting to go forward, trailblazing, always move forward, pressing forward. And with that, just very driven, very fire, momentum, very, this is fire, burning the trail, trailblazing, the lantern, that light, the torch that lights the path for others and simultaneously for yourself. So practice what you preach. Lead by example, Capricorn. Take your own medicine. Okay. You're uncovering mysteries. You're influenced by abundance, but you're manifesting. You need to get into creativity, manifesting work, but do so in healthy, divinely guided ways. And I think as you step into your authority here, Capricorn, you're stepping into your leadership dynamics. That's what you're called to do. Before you're like maybe a little more kind of just flowing, just kind of going, emotionally healing, intuitively healing, whatever. I mean, not dismissively, whatever, but all those other things as well. But also being influenced, like, okay, there's a lot of external pressures. You're uncovering this unknown, intangible thing that you're being presented with, and look at you just burning right through it. Yeah, you're doing great. You just need to like embody your leadership qualities, manifest, get into your creativity in healthy ways. And look at that. In your outcome, you have the clan flag of success after trial. This is planting that flag in the top of the hill, Wunjo. This is that feeling that when you are planting that clan flag in the top of the hill, all that laughter, all the joy, all the abundance, all the bliss, all the nirvana-ness that comes along with it, all the pure joy and happiness. That is all that's there. Sorry about that. I had some company over and the dogs just went berserk. So yeah, this is your clan flag of success, joy, bliss, pleasure, wonderful stuff that you get to look forward to as a result of your leading by example and you're holding to your authenticity as well and really passing everything through that great love filter and being diligent about what is healthy for you and serves your divinely guided path. Now, we're going to get a card of clarity from this beautiful handmade embossed deck of oracle cards I got these from my niece last year during this holiday season. So I thought it would be really nice to use them again this year. For this last rune reading of 2025 for you. So we're going to get 3 cards of clarity for that, for your messages of clarity here for the week. So we have 2. Divine, please show us clearly. What message of clarity do you have for this divinely guided rune reading for the rest of this week? For this week. What? Okay. We're going to go with the what? Okay, it chose that pile to land on, so we're going to go with that one. All right, the first card here is Dream. Dream, yes. I think getting into your intuition, dreaming of the possibilities, believing that you can be happy, and you will. This card here says, I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being. So I wish I could show you when you're in darkness the astonishing light of your own being. This is you. This is that fire energy, being that light in the dark, embodying that. Seek. Yeah, seek your path, seek that, seek what you want to become. When you're dreaming, you're also seeking, I believe, too. It's a way of processing. So if anybody's down in their depths here, feeling a little bit down, definitely have a lot to look forward to this week. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.